guys got back in the game in that third quarter, but it seemed like the Nets regained control. What allowed them to reclaim that momentum at that time?
You know, we had a couple open looks right at the moment. Had an open look. They came down, got a layup, pushed it up, and then we come down, turn it over, and then they got another layup. So then that broke it open a little bit. But, you know, I credit our guys for continuing to fight. You have to, you know, give Brooklyn a ton of credit. They came out, you know, and threw every punch right away. So, you know, and that's the games we're going to continue to see. So we've got to continue to prepare ourselves for that.
What made it tough to contain Mikal?
Well, you know, he shot 18 free throws, and he shot, you know, made 6 threes, but it was loose for him early, and then every time you touched him, you know, they were looking to blow the whistle. So I think in that realm, it was hard to defend there. We're trying to do a better job of showing our hands and defend without fouling, and we obviously didn't do that tonight.
Rebounding is something you usually dominate at. Brooklyn seems to have control in that area. Was it just kind of an energy hustle thing?
But give them credit. They did a heck of a job. They came out firing on all cylinders, and you know, so you just have to give them credit. We will look at the film, take what we need from it, and then move on to the next game.
We talked about it before the game. Paolo's playmaking, I believe at 8 assists tonight, continues to flirt with those triple doubles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you continuously see the vision and the instincts kind of really showcased?
We've said it, you know, time and time again. His ability to make others better, his fight to win, just making the quick decisions, the easy decisions, the right decisions. You know, that's why the ball's in his hand a ton, trying to find the right play, and they working on playing off of each other.
Now that the 9-game winning streak is over, just how proud are you of that accomplishment?
You know, as you sit back and look, you know, it's not every day you can run 9 straight. And for this group to tie a franchise record in the form and fashion that we've done it is very big. So you have to say we are proud of this group and what they've done and how hard they've played, and they've played together and they've shared it. But, you know, we'll have to move on and, you know, look to start another one. I think that's what we have to look at, one game at a time, the same way, and get back some of the details that we've missed on. And we'll start that coming up this next week. I think J.I. will be okay. You know, I think it's going to continue to be monitored as we go along, just to make sure we're doing the right thing by him and what in our organization.
Anything else?
Over the next few weeks, you get Cleveland a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
you get Milwaukee, you get Boston. Are you excited to see what you guys can do going through? Obviously, a tough stretch of schedule, but against these other teams that are seen in the group you want to sort of measure yourselves against?
I think it's good for this group. I think it's good to embrace the expectations. It's good for this group to face all challenges. As a young in age team, you know, we're learning and trying to find experience. And I think with these teams that are coming up, you're going to find different experiences, different style of play. You're going to be guarded in different ways. So it's going to continue to help us learn and grow as a group.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Well, Franz, I'll start with you. You guys did gain some control there in the third quarter, but what allowed Brooklyn to re-seize that momentum down the stretch?
I just think our defense wasn't that good. Individually, I got to be better defensively, but I think just the whole game, we weren't really able to stop them if it wasn't transition or guarding solidly, and then them getting the offensive rebound. I think we've got to make sure we clean it up for the next couple of games.
What allowed Mikal Bridges to kind of have a big game tonight?
Yeah, pretty much that. I think he got going in transition early, and then he's a really good player. He's tough to stop.
Paolo, second straight game where you had a high assist total. Do you just feel like your vision and instincts is really starting to show and getting more and more comfortable with your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. Just trying to make plays, draw the defense, and find open man.
And as far as the way the game started, did you kind of feel like they just played with more energy hustle, or was it something about the way you guys were executing that wasn't really hope?
No, I think it started just not getting back in transition, letting them get some easy looks from three. They're a good shooting team, and so when they get going, you know, they're hard to guard, and we let them, you know, get some free looks, and just put ourselves in the hole that we couldn't dig out of.
I know this loss is fresh, but now that the winning streak is over, just how proud are you of your team being able to reel off 9 straight wins, tying the franchise record?
Yeah, I think, you know, you can't overlook it. I think it's something to be proud of as a team. You know, everyone in the locker room is, but we also understand that, you know, we got a chance to bounce back and hopefully go on another streak. So, you know, obviously it's over and just ready to move on.
Franz, your perspective on that as far as being able to pull out those 9 straight wins? I know this loss is fresh, but just kind of your thoughts on that.
Yeah, like Paolo said, I think it's cool to acknowledge it and be proud of it, but we don't want to be, you know, good in early December. We got to make sure we keep getting better and, like you said, hopefully start another one.
You guys have been so good at home. For the most part, you've been good on the road too, but do you kind of feel like you have to up the intensity a little bit in some of these road environments?
Yeah, I think in any NBA game, you know, most of the times the team that sets the tone and plays a little more aggressive and physical, yeah, has an advantage in the game. And honestly, we've been doing that during the winning streak, so we got to get back to that.
For both of you guys, you've got over the next few weeks the Cavs a couple times, the Bucks a couple times, the Celtics. You've got some of the elite teams in the East. Are you guys excited to see how you measure up with the teams that you're eyeing being, you know, considered in the same group as over the next few weeks to see where you guys are really at?
For sure, you know, if we want to be where we say we want to be, then those are the teams we got to go through. So we've seen a couple of them already, and you know, I'm sure those teams are going to be ready, and we just got to come in and execute, and you know, it's going to be a good challenge, but you know, nothing that we can't handle. So definitely excited.
Paolo, you continue to grow and perfect your craft. What have you learned last season and in the off season that is allowing you to be better this year?
I think just really having 1 year of experience helps a lot. Your rookie year, you don't really know what to expect. Kind of just going game by game, learning as you go. So to have 1 year under your belt to look back and analyze and try to be better, I think that helps a lot. And I'm still trying to get better, you know, today.
And it must have been another childhood dream that came true. What did it mean to you to play for Team USA? And how different did it feel to represent a nation as opposed to a team?
Yeah, that was a good experience. You know, it was a great experience just playing around the world, playing in the World Cup, and I'm just grateful that I was able to experience it.
And you said this team plays for each other. It seems like being unselfish and great chemistry is the common factor of the team this season. What's clicking this year?
I think it's exactly what you said, just everyone playing for each other. You know, everybody feeding off each other's energy, holding each other accountable, and just going out there and executing game by game. I think, you know, we've done a good job of that so far, but, you know, we still got a lot of things we can get better at. And like Franz said, you know, you don't want to be playing your best at the first, you know, 20 games. You want to just get better as the season goes on. So hopefully we can do that.
Franz, just from your perspective, what has been the biggest thing that's caused you guys to get off to this start? Obviously, much different than a year ago. Where you guys are at in the East, what do you think is the biggest reason you guys have been able to get off to this kind of start?
I think the biggest thing Paolo just touched on is that we really like each other. As a group, we play for each other. We enjoy being together. And I think the other thing is defense. The last couple of games we've been slipping, but you know, that's how we set the tone during the game, and that's how we get out and run and get easy points in transition. So we got to make sure we get back to that.
Thank you, everyone.